Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing something strange. Your notes are gone. Your files are gone. Your writing, your ideas, your work, all gone. Not because your computer broke, but because the platform you were using decided to shut down your account. It sounds extreme, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't actually own their digital life. They rent it. Your knowledge lives on someone else's servers. Your writing lives on someone else's platform. Your audience lives inside someone else's algorithm. And most of us don't think twice about it. Modern productivity culture encourages us to collect tools, note-taking apps, knowledge bases, task managers, cloud drives. We spend hours organizing things, folders, tags, dashboards. It feels like we are building something valuable. But most of the time, we are not building. We are renting space inside someone else's system. Think about it. Your notes might live in Notion. Your files might live in Google Drive. Your conversations live in Slack. Your writing might live on Medium. Your audience might exist only on YouTube or Twitter. Each platform gives you a convenient interface. But behind that convenience is a reality most people ignore. You don't control the platform. You don't control the rules. And you definitely don't control the future of the platform. Platforms are businesses. Their goal is not to protect your knowledge. Their goal is to grow their business. That means they can change pricing. They can change features. They can change algorithms. And sometimes they can shut down entirely. History is full of examples. Platforms that once felt permanent simply disappeared. Tools that thousands of people trusted suddenly became obsolete. Data export options vanished. APIs changed. Entire ecosystems collapsed. If your entire digital life depends on a single platform, you are exposed to a risk most people never think about. It's like building a house on land that someone else owns. As long as the landlord is friendly, everything seems fine. But the day the rules change, you realize something uncomfortable. It was never really yours. Now, to be clear, platforms are not evil. They are useful. They make things easy. They remove friction. But convenience often comes with a trade-off. Ownership. When you rely entirely on platforms, you gain convenience. But you lose control. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine two people who both write articles online. The first person publishes everything on a platform like Medium. The second person writes on their own website under their own domain. At first, the platform seems better. It has built-in traffic, built-in discovery, built-in tools. But over time, something subtle happens. The first person is building the platform's ecosystem. The second person is building their own infrastructure. One is renting space. The other is owning land. Think about the internet like physical land. Most people live in digital apartments. They sign up for platforms. They move their work inside those platforms. They decorate their space. But they don't own the building. They are tenants. A smaller group of people approach the internet differently. They buy digital land. They own a domain. They host their own content. They keep copies of their work. They build systems that don't depend on a single platform. This approach is slower, sometimes harder. But over time, it creates something powerful: independence. When you own your digital infrastructure, platforms become tools, not foundations. You can use them, but you are not trapped inside them. This is the shift most people never make. They think in terms of tools instead of infrastructure. Tools are temporary. Infrastructure is foundational. If a tool disappears, infrastructure still works. For example, a domain name is infrastructure. A personal website is infrastructure. A local archive of your knowledge is infrastructure. A mailing list you control is infrastructure. These things are not flashy. They don't feel exciting like a new productivity app, but they are durable. And durability is what compounds over time. The internet rewards people who build things that last, not just things that are convenient today. Let's imagine two creators again. Creator A builds everything on social platforms. Their audience lives entirely inside the algorithm. If the algorithm changes, their reach collapses overnight. Creator B builds a website and a mailing list. They still use platforms, but those platforms act like distribution channels, not foundations. Even if a platform disappears, Creator B still owns their audience, their work, their archives, their infrastructure. Over 10 years, the difference becomes enormous. One person is constantly rebuilding. The other is compounding. You don't need to become a server administrator. You don't need to reject every platform. But you can start thinking differently. A few simple steps make a huge difference. Own your domain name. Publish important work somewhere you control. Keep backups of your knowledge. Don't rely on a single platform for everything. Platforms are tools. Your infrastructure is your foundation. The internet has made it incredibly easy to create. But it has also made it easy to forget something important. Ownership matters. The real upgrade is not another productivity tool. It's not another knowledge management system. It's not another dashboard. The real upgrade is owning your digital infrastructure. Because when you own the foundation, tools become optional. And optional tools are far more powerful than tools you depend on.